Well, Amazon is expected to invest in virtual reality. The tech giant is looking for someone to head up development of the Amazon Video Virtual Reality Experience. That's according to a recent job posting. So what does this mean for the future of VR entertainment? Well, joining us now to talk about that is Dan Costa, editor-in-chief at PCMag.com. Dan, great to speak with you today.
Thanks for having me.
What's your take on this? Do you think Amazon's VR efforts could actually help shape the direction of virtual reality entertainment for consumers?
Yeah, well, there's only so much you can tell from one job listing at a company, but I think there's a couple of things that Amazon might be doing here. On the first part, they may be developing a new virtual reality platform. It's early days. There are a lot of players in the market, but there's nobody that really owns it. It's really in its nascency, and Amazon has developed hardware before. On the other hand, it could just be developing new content for those existing platforms, for the Oculus, for the PlayStation VR, which is coming out later this year, and they may just want to have a content play here the same way they've got an Amazon Video content play. Or they could just be looking to build a more interactive and immersive version of the Amazon.com store and use virtual reality to sell all the things that they're already selling. So there's really a range of options here for Amazon.
Yeah, there's certainly a range of options, a lot of questions here that are unanswered. And so I realize that this is maybe a question with a little bit of speculation attached, but do you think this could be a worthwhile development for Amazon? I mean, how popular do you think Amazon's VR experience could be? Is this something that could drive more subscriptions to things like Prime?
Yeah, it's a really interesting category, and you see a lot of people investing in it. You know, Microsoft's got its augmented reality platform, HoloLens, that it's got out in the market. It's got with developers. People are building applications for it. The Oculus platform, which is owned by Facebook, is doing gangbusters. They're really one of the first movers in the space. Facebook obviously thinks that that's going to be key to the future of social networking. So everybody's investing in virtual reality. I mean, there are a lot of players in the market, and I think there's a lot of excitement about it. And from the platforms that I've tested, we've got the HTC Vive in the lab right now. It's really compelling stuff, and there's any range of applications for it.
Yeah, and just to go back to this idea that Amazon could be could also be developing its own hardware versus the fact that it could be just creating apps or creating content for existing. Do you think there are any specific VR headset makers that could benefit most as we see VR really sort of explode on the scene?
Yeah, it's really interesting to see who they partner up with. Are they going to build content and say, look, we're just going to be a content delivery system for Oculus, and we're going to build components for them? Are we going to jump on board with Steam VR? And then PlayStation, Sony's going to be in the market later this year with its own virtual reality system, which we don't know a lot about, but it already has an install base of millions of PlayStation users. So there's a variety of directions Amazon could go here. They could be a content provider that actually really helps make this market. So it'll be interesting to see who they partner up with.
It certainly will. Dan Costa, thanks for joining us. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Downey from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.